Gentlemen, good day. Welcome back to another video. Today, I want to talk to you guys about why your life is not as great as it could be. But before I begin, I want to let you guys know that I am open for one-on-one consultations. So if you guys have any questions or you need a financial game plan for how you want to live your life, maybe you're struggling with a vice, maybe it's pornography, whatever. Maybe you need some clarity on what you want out of your relationship or whatever it is, right? Anything that you guys feel like you need help with, I'm open. So it's $50 and you can find the link down below. So let's begin by talking about why people's lives suck. So I'm gonna kind of, I've been thinking about like what drives humans towards happiness and like what makes human beings tick, right? And I was watching this documentary, right, on like Abraham Maslow, right? And he was basically talking about like the four motivations. So there's material, there's momentum, there's freedom, there's mastery / status, and then there's mating, right? So if you look at all human beings, right, we're all motivated by a combination of those, maybe some more than others. But if you can look at your life right now, right, material, right, money, freedom / movement, aka the ability to be where you want to be when you want to be where you want to be, right? And then mating, right? Whether you want to have a bunch of romantic partners or you want to have maybe a marriage, whatever, right? That can motivate someone. And then what else? Mastery / status, right? So, a lot of actors I feel like can maybe fall into that category. But let's look at you, right? Because you're different, I'm different, we're all different. Mastery, I think some part of me, would fall into that category of mastery. Like I like to be really good at what I do. Like even at work, I get mad. It's funny, the other day, I was a little short-staffed at my job, right? And, I'm big on leaving, my environment better than I came into, right? So, when I have days where, maybe I'm short-staffed and there's things I can't get to, right? That pisses me off, right? Because I enjoy completing things to the fullest, right? Like I love having an excellent piece of work, right? Whether it's a clean store, whether it's a great YouTube video, right? Or whatever it is, I enjoy doing things well and being really good at them, right? So I think that could be something that motivates me for sure, right? And then you have mating, right? Like me, I'm in a relationship, so there's things that as it pertains to mating, like that I like obviously intimacy with my woman, right? Like I love being with her, I love talking with her, right? Obviously that there's ups and downs in relationships, but I don't think my life was as good before I met my girlfriend, right? Like if I were to contrast what it was like before and how it is now, it's a little more positive, it's a little more cheerful, right? Because it's like you have a life to share with someone, right? And human beings, we like to share what's on our mind, right? We want to feel like we're connected with someone. So mating, I feel like I'm definitely motivated by that to some degree. And so we have those two, and then momentum / freedom. That's something that I'm working on, right? And that's something that probably you guys are working on too. Like freedom is huge, right? Freedom to do what you want to do at all times is huge, right? Because we're only as good as what our environment allows us, right? Like if you have to go to work every single day, right, we're only going to be as good as the rest of the day allows you to be, right? Because you can't go anywhere within those 9 hours, right? It's like you're chained down to that corporate box for the 9 to 10 hours, right? So it's tough on your psyche, especially if you're someone who's motivated by freedom. That's why, work is something that a lot of people hate, because it's like most of us, we want to be free, and a lot of us, we don't like, human beings want to be free. And by default, if someone's telling you what to do on a daily basis, right, especially if you have a micromanaging type of boss, right? Luckily I don't have that too much, but I can't imagine having someone telling me what to do after I complete a task every second, right? So a lot of people's lives are restricted by that nature of the 9 to 5, right? So that's something that I think is definitely a motivation for me, a motivation for a lot of people. And then what else do we have? We have material things, and then money, right? So money, I mean, you know, money is like kind of like a dopaminergic pursuit, right? I mean, I'm motivated by money, of course. I think everyone can be somewhat motivated by money. I don't think it's the thing I'm motivated by the most, but your money, I mean, everything that you want in life, you know, when I think about money, it's like the money is what's gonna allow you to do that. Like if I think of all the things we talked about, right, so far, mating, freedom, momentum/freedom, and then mastery, right? Money can help you accelerate in all three areas, right? Let's dissect that, right? So how can money help you with your mating? Well, if you want to spend more time with your family, right? If you want to spend time doing things that you want with your family, money can help you do that, right? Money can help you keep your wife at home, right? If that's what you please, right? Money can help you travel, right? So money can help you accelerate your freedom by helping you travel. And then mastery, well, having a lot of money allows you what? More time to do what? If you want to master a skill or trade or whatever, it allows you to have that ability, right? So, you know, I mean, money is not, I wouldn't say I'm just motivated by money just because of its own sake, right? But, you know, obviously, if I have a good night doing Uber, or I make a little extra overtime, working overtime, right? Or one of my YouTube videos goes off and I get a decent amount of views. Yeah, that's, of course, you feel good, right? Because it's like you feel that increase in life inside you. You feel like life is moving in a positive direction. Life is moving towards a more abundant, life-giving existence to you, right? So money is something that helps all three of these can help all three of these areas of motivation. But all in all, I mean, you know, if your life is in shambles, not in shambles, but you're not living up to your fullest capabilities in living like to the fullest you possibly can, it's probably because some of these areas are deficient, right, in your own life. Like me, you know, I'll be a little vulnerable here. As far as money goes, I mean, I'm not the greatest in that. I don't have the most money yet, right? Mastery/status, right? I'm not fully I haven't fully mastered what I would like to master. I'm in the process, right? But you know, it's something that I'm not really fully there yet. Mating's going pretty well. I mean, I have my girlfriend, right? You know, we have a great relationship. Our intimacy is great. We enjoy time together, so that's great. And then what was the other one? Momentum/freedom. I'm still not there yet. So, you know, if I look at all these areas of motivation and how they lead to a better life and more happiness and more joy, right? There's a reason why, you know, sometimes I feel like life isn't so great, right? Because if these four things, you know, are very deficient or somewhat deficient, right? Especially if you have an inclination to, you know, for one of these things more than another, then, I mean, you can just guess how your outlook on life is going to be, how your daily experience is going to be, right? Because, you know, human beings, you know, I was reading the book also, The Science of Getting Rich. I was listening to it. We're drawn to things that give us more life, whether it's more knowledge, whether it's better food, better living conditions, more, intellectual companionship, romantic companionship. We're led to things that give us more joy, more freedom, more life, more abundance. So when we talk about life and happiness, right, you can sum it up to basically, you know, I'm not saying all rich people are happy. That's definitely not the case. You know, some rich people kill themselves. But I can assure you, you know, that the person who probably has a good amount of money, right, who has freedom and who has, you know, is doing well in that mating category, in that mastery status/category, right? They like what they do. They like their career. They like their job. You know, they like their family or their girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever. They have a good amount of money. They're healthy. I can't imagine that person waking up every day and not having a good outlook on life or having, you know, a good attitude about their daily experience, right? I can't imagine that person being a complainer, being a Debbie Downer, right? So I just kind of wanted to share that because, you know, I've been thinking a lot about like why some people are unhappy versus why some people are actually, you know, are happy, right? It's a question I constantly think about, right? So anyways, that's it. That's all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. If you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.